Okay, last month I reviewed a film called Funny People, and it starred two comedic heavyweights, Adam Sandler and Seth Rogen, along with a great supporting cast including Eric Bana and Leslie Mann. Now, I gave the film a very positive review, giving it 5 stars out of 5. Now, across the board, the reviews have been extremely mixed, and in my opinion, as a result, the film has only grossed 50 million in the first month, considering it now to be a box office failure. Which is a shame too, because it's a great film, really displaying the talents of both Sandler and Rogen to the utmost. Rather than just being funny, they are also very good as actors in this film. But now some people are going to say, but I don't want to see Adam Sandler be serious in any way, shape, or form in any film, even if it's a comedy where he's playing a character with dramatic tones. Okay then, I understand that. Now Adam Sandler has sustained one of the biggest followings in comedy movies, probably only exceeded by Jim Carrey. Now, both Sandler and Carrey have both taken stabs at dramas, and have both succeeded, in my opinion anyway, more often than not. But here's the thing. It's true. There are a lot of people out there who don't want to pay to see these guys in serious movies. As a matter of fact, the only Jim Carrey drama that was a box office hit was his first one, The Truman Show. Adam Sandler has yet to have a dramatic box office hit with attempts such as Punch Drunk Love, Spanglish, Reign Over Me, and now Funny People. Funny People is still a comedy, don't get me wrong. It's very funny. But yet, it's not Adam Sandler funny, as some people are saying. Now, again, reviews across the board have been mixed. I think people are scared to give this movie a try because of that. I think that Adam Sandler fans are just too, I guess you could say, what's the word I'm looking for? Dumb. Because they don't want to check this movie out because it's one of his finest performances. I think even a comedian doing a serious type of movie, you're doing like an acting comic type of role, like Bill Murray in Lost in Translation or something like that, really just goes to show the dynamic of their talents. When we see a comedic actor in a comedy, we may just think we're just going there to laugh, but really, at the end of the day, we're appreciating their talents, and that's what loving an actor, in my opinion, is all about. That is why comedic actors do not have the same loyal followings as, say, someone like Tom Hanks, whose movies will almost guaranteed to make at least 100 million. In some cases, if it's lower, it's only lower slightly. Now, someone like Brad Pitt even. Brad Pitt is the epitome of what a box office draw is. He's not a comic actor. He's done comedies, but not a lot of them. He can draw an audience to the theaters, and you know what? He can do different genres of movies doing it. And that's what I love about Brad Pitt and Tom Hanks. And that's why I love that their fans are extremely loyal. Now, Brad Pitt may be more about hype than actual ability, but at the same time, there are people out there who do know and are well aware that Brad Pitt is a tremendous actor. Now, that's one of the things that I don't like. If you're gonna be a fan of a comedic actor, you should appreciate every talent he brings to the table. I mentioned Robin Williams earlier. He's done many, many dark films, and a lot of them have been hyped big time in terms of promotion and advertising, in hopes that it would be a box office hit. Some fare better than others, but overall, Williams' some of his best darker efforts have failed at the box office. Now, this is what I urge you all to do. When someone like Adam Sandler, Jim Carrey, Eddie Murphy, Jack Black, or Will Ferrell make a serious film, some of whom are very good at them, give it a shot. You can appreciate their comedic talents. It'll even amaze you even more, or should, if you just watch it with an open mind of what these really funny men can also do in a different type of movie. That's the thing I love about some movies. When a comedic actor goes a dramatic route and does a good job with it, I can't get enough of it. And that's it for this week's edition of Bill Chasing the Movies. Tune in next week as I'll have the big summer end blowout, I guess you could say, as it's the final week of the summer and I got the final summer blockbusters, including Halloween 2, the sequel to the remake directed by Rob Zombie. This also being directed by Rob Zombie. Also, The Final Destination, the 4th installment in the never-ending Final Destination franchise. Taking Woodstock, directed by Ang Lee, who won an Oscar, of course, for his directing in Brokeback Mountain. Also, we have In the Loop, starring James Gandolfini, Paper Heart, starring Michael Cera and Charlene Yee, and Cold Soul, starring Paul Giamatti. That's it for this week's edition of Bill Chase in the Movies. As always, I am Bill Chase. As always, I will be at the movies. Goodbye, everybody.